Did they ever do a filter for special transport? 226 does have special transport. Maybe under bulk? Promods 226 has 4 escorted routes. You need the right cities discovered, Baz. Dude, I have all the cities discovered. So which are the... Okay, which are the cities for special transport then? Nantes to Civaux. That one. What about some up here in Scandinavia? Have they done any up there? Like that. Yeah, Stavanger to Oslo, that looks like one. I do that one. Just for a change. Do some escorted heavy haul stuff. There's 2 in France, 1 in Norway, and 1 in the UK. Oh yeah, hang on a sec. Sheffield to Birmingham, that one. A giant box. Nice. You think ProMods haven't added any routes in, just the original ST routes to go through ProMods map? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Chris. Mr. Avenga, 55 months hype. This will be my last Sunday night trucking for a while as I'm going on a 15-day road trip around the South Island of New Zealand. In my 1975 Hillman Avenger. Spending a day racing at each of the racetracks. Wow. Have a good one, Avenger. Have a great time. Thank you for 55 months. That sounds epic, man. That sounds really fun. Mind you, South Island, New Zealand right now is late summer, isn't it? So the weather's going to be good. You bought a special transport DLC in Steam, but it doesn't appear in the job market. What to do? Are you running pro mods? It's going to be a good trip, that. So what's happening, Avenger? Do they, how are you getting over there with your Avenger? Has it already been shipped over, or? Like, how are you getting it there? No, James, no PO box. You run pro mods. What version of pro mods are you running? If you're running pro mods 225, that's your problem. If you're running 226, that's not your problem. Alright, let's do this. Stavanger. Dang it. It's this one. Black Tryhard mods. Can you link Black Tryhard a link to my console guide video, please? I'm surprised we don't have a command for it. I feel certain we should or do. Get selfie, Bob.
Oh, yeah.
Heapster Paul, is there a specific load order for Pro Mods, Rust Map and SR Maps? Forgot the new Pro Mods had special transport in it. Yes, there is, Andy. There is indeed, Andy. Trying to think how I can best show you that. Get ready to take a screenshot, because I'm not going to go into my profile screen. 1 second. What I can do is... okay. Get ready to take a screenshot. There you go. That is the load order that you use, depending on what you're using. So it's got the Southern Region map here, it's got the Pro Mods here, it's got the Rust map here, etc. Cabin accessories, whatever you're using. I'll tell you what I'll do. If I take that, and if I go over to, if I go over to paste bin, the #1 paste tool since 2002. Syntax Harton, exposure never, public name, ETS2 map mod load order. Create new paste. Done. Push that back over there. And then paste that link into chat there. There you go. I should do it. Yeah, so have a look at that paste bin. And that, you know, you can work your way through that. It makes sense when you look at it. Ignore anything you're not using. Like if you're not using Rust map, don't just ignore it. It can be made a command. You need to ask a mod nicely. Okay, let's do this. Trailers have a higher prior than Pro Mods. I never do that way, Racing W. All of my trailer packs go right to the bottom. Yeah, I have trailer packs. Roughly, this is how I do things. Trailer packs at the bottom, and then I'll have trucks, and then I'll have truck accessories, and then I'll go into maps above that. And then the only thing I have above maps is stuff like sound fixes or Frosty mod, anything that has to be like super high priority. That's how I do it. There's no goal, you know, there's no kind of right way of doing this. But, 1 sec. There are things that you need to make sure are above other ones. Yeah, exactly, Chris. That's what I just said. So my sound fixes and my Frosty are like right at the top. Yeah, Heyman, I've been through that before, and if you don't go wide, you smack the tyres on the inside wall. I didn't discover every city, but I just fancied a change. I fancied doing some special transport. There's some big tyres they are. Wow, so like each tyre is about 5 tons. That's insane. Yes, Zuckster. I was looking at the next set of questions for TMCN, actually. I might record that this week. How much each tyre costs? Wow. For 5 tons of rubber, quite a bit. Right, who's escorting us today? Doyle Heavy Haul escort vehicle. Yes, we've got a good deal with them. Heapster, 36 months. I'm sure this purple button keeps coming around so fast. Loving the content. Keep up the good work. Happy anniversary, Andy. Sorry you can't have a new badge yet. Maybe when Twitch stop implementing chat rooms, you can have one. Imagine if you get a puncture in those massive tyres. Yeah, but think about what you'd have to drive over to puncture that amount of rubber. Those tyres are so thick.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Aldo, 180. Welcome to the Nut House, Aldo. Thank you very much for your support. Welcome to the Nut House. What are chat rooms? One of Twitch's dumb ideas. Like, if you're a brand new streamer and you're not using Discord, then maybe chat rooms are a good idea. But if you're an established streamer, or you're a small streamer already using Discord, you probably don't want to use chat rooms. It's just another thing to give you a headache. Nike Tiger. Here are some chocolate bit cookie fresh out of the oven. Enjoy. Oh, thank you. Can I have a cup of tea to go with that? Paul, you have the Dawn Heavy Haul skin, but I don't see the paint job on the trailer and escort vents. I don't know what you mean, Bonzo. They've been on since the start, dude. Cookie. So far, so good. I thought that car was going to get swiped by a tyre then. The best way to back up ETS2 and ATS? Do you mean your profiles and stuff? Do you mean the installation of the game or your profiles? If you mean your profiles, just go to your documents folder. And you'll see it there. That's got everything in it. All your settings, all your profiles, the lot. Group Flight NI, thank you for hosting me. You have to stop at red lights even though escort vehicles in real life. Yeah, not in this. Just keep going, bro. I thought I'd been fined then. Like, you what? Well, that was relatively painless. I don't think it's changed, Eamon. I think they are moving over the same as they used to. Does Pro Mods require special transport now? I can't remember the email that came out, what the requirements are. I know it still doesn't require Italia, but I mean, if I had to guess, I would say it doesn't require special transport, but would use it. A bit like the Italia does. But I'm not 100% on that. Have a look at the requirements on the website. Red Devil, you know how it works. Doyle makes an appearance whenever he's ready. That's how it works. That's how it always works. Don't want that sound changed to something else. It would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm surprised Sound Fixes doesn't do that. Doyle works on Doyle time. You've seen what he's like when he turns up. He's always yawning. What does that tell you? He's a bit of a diva. Listen, I've had him sat on my knee and he's refusing schmackos. That's how much of a diva he can be. How did you see list for the Sound Fixes pack? Okay. Yeah, that would be cool. You know, like, the noise that you get for a fine, nothing else should sound like that. Nothing else should make you go, what, have I been fined? Pro Mod's currently Dumple. Skyline. No, the Nokia ringtone is already for your late. ED. Your late job, you can start getting the phone call. MANTGA, Matty. Be a CB radio crackle noise. Yeah, that's actually quite a decent suggestion, Black Ox, though. That's kind of intuitive, because if the guy in front is trying to radio you to say he's going up in front, he's gone up ahead, it should be a kind of a... So that's intuitive noise. Charlie Sims. Hello Paul, I'm still here. I've always been sub to you even though I can't make every stream because you deserve it. I've been travelling to and from the US for work, but I will always support the Nut House. Charlie, thank you for your support. I hope you can get to more streams. We're glad you're here. No, Homer Simpson saying dough doesn't make any sense, does it? It's a noise that represents the van in front saying, I'm going to drive ahead. So why would a dough make any sense at all? It wouldn't. Yeah, Mrs. Frosty, that's what you should be doing. Just keep doing that until you get comfortable with it. And another thing, Mrs. Frosty, when you take off and you're going around your circuit, don't be afraid to make your circuit larger if you need to. Yeah? If you want to go out like a few miles in your circuit, just do it. It'll give you more time on the approach. If it all feels a bit rushed, then slow it down by making the circuit bigger. It's a sim, you can do what you like. Yeah, the dough sound for a fine would work. Are you going to do that? Drive safely. Nice. Mihu, thank you for 30 months. 2.5 years. Keep up the awesome. Thank you very much, Mihu. Do you think they will ever add Island as a DLC to ETS? Well, GT Phantom, if you've got Pro mods, you've already got Island, so why do you feel the need to get that as a DLC? Is it because you want to do MP in it or something? Good night, Captain America. Abkara, no. If you pass the escort van, you will fail the mission. I like this. It's like an ultraviolet blue light in here. Look at it. It's really nice. Really comfortable nightlight. Well, Black Hawk, so doing crypto mining while trying to game, that'll definitely kill your frame rates. You know what this light reminds me of? In Chelmsford, the night buses have this kind of light on them now. I remember back in the days when you'd be on a bus and all the lights would just be fully, like, white lights inside. But now in Chelmsford, all the lights are like this. They're like almost like an ultraviolet light. Which means when you're on the bus, you can see out a lot better. No, well, I see the buses go past, Heyman. I don't get on a bus very much, but I see them going past. Like, if I go walking Doyle late at night, I'll see the buses and I'll see the light in them. I don't think I'd like a red cab lights agency driver. I like this one. It's relaxing on the eye. Enceladus, is that even true? Why are we in neutral? What the heck, game? Why am I literally put it into gear and I'm in neutral? Oh my god. This ain't gonna work now. Not a chance. Hill starting off here. Nope. No, that's not gonna happen. I'll have to see if I teleport with this, it's probably gonna fail the mission. This is not good. Oh, what's the key I've mapped for trailer brake? It's not diff lock, it just doesn't have enough power. Keys. X. I have mapped a button to it. Button 6. If only I knew what button 6 was. Right. X. V. Wow, do you see how much that trailer brake didn't work? It just can't move the weight. I don't know what's going to happen if we teleport behind it. We can try. Yeah, crawler gear is what we need. Let's put on that and see if it lets me do it. Why is it that in automatic it's like... So, explain to me how that works. I can't get this thing going in 1L, but in automatic it's like, no problem. Doesn't make any sense. Notice infinite slip in the last 10% of the clutch range pedal. I don't think it's a bug though. I think it's the way they've done it. The trailer brake wasn't on, dude. It was the diff lock. No, the trailer brake is you hold the trailer brake down. It's not a toggle. The crackling sound coffee is the this truck mod has some weird audio problem, which you don't get on the external view, but on the internal view when you're accelerating you hear it. It happens in certain rev ranges. That's it, yeah, I'm making popcorn while I drive, lol. You're eating 72% cocoa chocolate. That's some pretty dark chocolate. No, Pinder. So if you... The escort vehicle will do up to the speed limit. So if you drive a lot slower than the speed limit, he'll just stay with you, but you'll be late. If you start going above the speed limit, you'll catch him up when you're going to the back of him. Have you used the Dolly Trailer mod in ETS? Sorry, no, I don't think I have. How do you find reversing with that on? Do you think they will have AI escorts as well as the one that you have to move over? What? Do you think they will have AI escorts as well, so you are the one that will have to move over? Oh, you mean, I see what you mean, Fredge, as in, you're driving along in your truck and suddenly an escort comes at you? Nah, I don't think they'll do that. Well, it is Smithy, but I mean, this isn't Russia now, but it is, you know, when we was in Russia earlier, it is more entertaining. Kevin Levin, welcome to Twitch. Welcome to the channel. Okay, this is us. I think that was a clean run. They always are easy parkings, Paul. They don't expect you to reverse the special stuff. At least we got XP for that one. Oh, close the down thing. Let's go and find out where Mrs. Squirrel is in Doyle. Good night, Ben GT. Level 83 hype. Right, what time of day is it? Oh, wrong button. 11 PM. That's no good. Good night, Pampeasy. If I don't get a reply, I'll go and get Doyle. Let's see. Filter. Might try the Sheffield to Birmingham one. Why is Joel late today? I have no idea. Is he late? What time was he due? Year of the Squirrel. Let's try that one. Sheffield. Actually, I could do with getting the truck repaired. Change the gearbox to one with a crawler gear. I don't think there is one. So there's one with an overdrive gear and there's one with a... There's a heavy haul, which has a different ratio. But then... Like the difference is... This has a 15.8, this only has a 12.9, but the low gear... Oh no, it is a lower gear. Intravenous, thank you for the host. There is no 12 plus 2. There's only a heavy haul low ratio gearbox. Yeah, it bumps the hill traversal up a little bit. I think that's the better one. I'll take that. Change the truck for a Russian tank. It's a cracking suggestion, that is. Where's the start point? Well, I could switch it out for a right-hand drive, but meh. Look at him cleaning the trailer. Yeah. It's important that the trailer is very clean, you know. A771 sub or Lord of Twitch shout upon stream. Lol. Hope you're well as always. I thank you for the work and creating a great team to keep the community together and protected. Thank you, Mutt. Speaking of which, let me thanks for the support, Mutt. I'm gonna go and see if Lord Dolly's inside. Back in a sec.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Right. Oh, sorry about that. Johnny, come on. Come on, boy. Come on. Right. Okay. Here he is. Yeah, I found you. No, I saved you, didn't I? So, it transpires that Mrs. Squirrel has gone to Kent. I think she's taken one of my daughters over to Kent to be with her friend at university. So, she abandoned Lord Doyle. She abandoned me, didn't she? Abandoned both of us. So, I've had no cups of tea. I've just made myself a cup of tea on the way back because I'm not going to get one. Because she's currently over in Kent somewhere. So, yeah, actual lol. So, are you going to stay in here with me, pal? Darling. Tut, tut, Mrs. Squirrel. See, he's yawning again. So, I just found him at the bottom of the stairs going, I'm bored. Where's Kent? Over the Dartford crossing. Is where he is. That explains why I've not had any drink for the last 3 hours. Underscore, thank you for the resume. Dapper Doyle. Nah, Fonny sits over there. I've got a basket by the door. I don't know where she is. No, don't know. Is that in Belgium? Is what in Belgium? Well, I think he feels a little bit abandoned, if I'm honest. He's like, Mrs. Squirrel's not here. I'll show you where Kent is in a second. No, he's not a happy puppy at all, are you? Are you, pal? Not a happy puppy at all. Come on, you want to go and sit down? You have to sit down there. We've been abandoned, Doyle. We've been abandoned, pal.
Oh,
that's what it is. He's just fed up, because normally on a Sunday night, he expects to just sit on the sofa, Mrs. Squirrel, and then, you know, waltz into here, be fed schmackos and all the rest of it. And everything's gone to pot for him. He's like, what's going on?
Happy anniversary.
So, yeah, cup of tea. Ow, 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 ow. Rusty Brazen, thank you for 200 bits. Just got my G29 with a shifter and Truck IR. Loving it for trucking, but any recommendations for racing games to start off on? There's quite a few of them, Rusty. Depends what you're looking for, man. You know, Project Cars is probably the easiest one to get into. Has a slick interface, good graphics, lots of cars. Probably just start with that. Project Cars is probably the way to go. Then when you're looking for something more simmy, you'll know what you want to do. Okay. If I bring up the map, we're in Sheffield. So here's Chelmsford, where I live, okay? And then Essex is like this bit here. This is Norfolk. This is Suffolk. This is counties, right? Norfolk, Suffolk, Essex is like here. Hertfordshire here. Kent. Essex runs like around this coast here, where Southend is.
Oh, yeah.
And then just about here where the estuary comes in to make the London River there. Yeah, this bit here, this is like the entrance into the river that goes through London. There's a crossing here on the M25 called the Dartford Crossing. This side of it is Essex and this side of it is Kent. And funnily enough, Dovetail Games, who are based in Kent, are round about here. FYI. Underscore. Thank you for 6 months. Jules, my heavy haul truck has most powerful engine and gearbox I can put into it, and it's automatic. Yeah, but Jules, that's just easy mode, mate. I live near London. I live about 30 minutes from London. I'm sufficiently near to London that I can go in.
Ay, ay, ay.
I can be in London within the hour, no problem. So it's accessible for me, but I don't live inside London enough for the house prices to be insane, and there'd be too many cars on the road for me. Baz, a mahoosive high-tech part from Sheffield to Birmingham. What on earth has Mr. Kibberton built this year for Insomnia? Guess we'll only find out when we meet again in August. Lol. I was thinking more like Sheffield Steel, Baz. They're not that far from London, about 1 hour. Yeah, it's about the right distance for me. Works for me. The escort's bullying other drivers. Lol. You never drive clearly on the left side. Can I name all the counties in England? I've never tried. But off the top of my head, I think you just... I don't really see any kind of skill in being able to do that, Connor. I think it's much more skill to be able to say where they are on a map. Like if you provided a map of England and all the county borders, and then a big list of all the counties and said which one is where, yeah, that would be challenging, I think, and a lot of people would get that completely wrong. Where I would get it wrong is more in the northeast bit, because I've not really dwelled in the northeast very much, so I would get that wrong. But in and around London, Cornwall, Devon, and all that, and northwest, I'd be pretty good on that, and the Midlands to some extent. I'd probably get things like Gloucester wrong. Like I'd get it roughly right, but I'd be wrong. You live in Romford. Romford is where Steve Davis was born. Snooker player. Tugboat, dude, can you not? There's no need to just like put 50 emoticons in chat like that. Yeah, you see, I've lived in Warwick. My uncle lives in Oxfordshire. I've lived, you know, I know where Hertfordshire is. I've lived on the border with it. I've lived in Essex. Lived in Yorkshire, well, South Yorkshire. Lived in Lancashire, lived in Merseyside. I've lived in a few counties and I'd know all where they are, but North East is not somewhere that I know very well. Well, agency driver, like, routing is only one aspect of it. The thing that a modern sat-nav can do now is give you traffic advice as well, which is very, very useful. Like, particularly as a trucker, if you're going along and all of a sudden the sat-nav says, well, in 10 miles time, there's been an accident, you know, that is incredibly useful. That could save you like an hour or two. Your mate lives in Broomfield. What, in Sheffield? Would I be able to locate all the European countries? Again, Western ones, yes. Eastern ones, it would start to get flaky. Good night, James789. What's a county? Turbo Trucker, think of like an American state, it's like that. Have I heard of Bury? Do you mean Bury or Bury St Edmunds? Oh, that's not good. My positioning wasn't right then.